So today is going to be a little bit different. This is actually not my current thoughts on current events, but actually something that I had written back in 2019, apparently, that popped up in my memories, and it's actually a comment that I had posted on an article that I then reposted in my feed because I thought that it was sort of broadly you know, important kind of topic to speak about. And essentially, the original article was a logo article where a man had argued that the trans flag was unnecessary because the rainbow flag represents everybody. And so, this is my response to that 3 years ago. uh, I'm a romantic. Some people consider that part of the LGBTQ plus community, some don't. Most people in and out of the community don't seem to know we exist at all. I sure didn't. For more than 30 years, I struggled with my identity. I knew that I felt sexual attraction, mostly towards men, but often towards people of any gender, and I couldn't conceive of wanting a romantic relationship with anyone else. I tried to force myself to feel romantic attraction, but any time that I would pretend I was normal and date somebody, it just felt wrong to me. It never lasted more than a few months, but every few years I would try again, hoping it would finally feel right. I finally heard the term aromantic in my early 30s. It changed my life. I finally knew there was a label that actually fit me, and I wasn't alone. The arrow flag was a symbol I could embrace, and it was just for me and those like me. Seeing it means to me that I'm finally in a space where people understand my identity and accept it, where no one's going to question if I belong. The rainbow flag just doesn't do that. In rainbow flag spaces, I'm often afraid to mention my identity. When I do, I'm often dismissed as basically straight or straight passing. People will question if I belong or scoff at my identity. You might be doing that right now, listening to this. By the way, I made a comment about being aromantic on like a logo or some sort of queer news article recently and got several laugh reacts. So that's still true. um, I still fight for gay rights. I still support all the very groups that fall under the queer umbrella. I just understand that there are many labels under that umbrella, and each sub-community has their own challenges and need their own spaces to share their experiences. Bi and pan people need a place where no one's going to question their queerness when they're in an opposite sex relationship. Asexual people need a place where no one thinks they're damaged or their relationships are lesser because they don't have sexual attraction to their partner. Gender fluid people need a place to go where they have no one to question if today is a he day and tomorrow is a she day, or they have days when neither pronoun fits. MBs need a place where they can just be and share their challenges without being scoffed at. Our sub communities make us stronger. They allow us to have that place to go where everyone understands what you are. They don't keep us from supporting the overall community. They actually feel us like help no. They actually help us feel more like we belong in that greater community. And I do think that's true. I think that now I didn't really fully feel comfortable accepting that, I was queer until I had, a support system of aromantic people that I'd met online. And my life makes so much more sense when I look at it in that context. It just does. Like, before I found my flag in my community, I knew I wasn't gay, and the only other option is straight, right? If you're not gay, that didn't seem right. So finally, I knew. Finally, I wasn't questioning, especially after I found the label aegosexual too, because I was just like, is there anyone in the world that's like me? And, not only that, there's like a word for it. And there's a whole bunch of people that I can talk to and they understand because they also get it. And I think it's one of those labels that's really hard to explain. So without a community, without a flag to rally around, we wouldn't have that. So let's take a moment and this is my baby, my little pride flag. Yes, I have my romantic flag and a little purple boa there and a bunch of other crap because I'm extra and I have to have a bunch of crap. But I love that flag and it makes me happy to see it, and I like having it right here in my room. And I also have over here a rainbow flag tea towel. So, I got the community supported, So, anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about.